Okay, CSS battle time, and we have pill shapes. That's kind of cool. Kind of like the colors. All right. I feel like one box shadow rule should work for both of these. It looks like the offset is symmetrical, just with a rotation. So, so if we had two elements that were stacked on top of each other, but we rotated one of them, would we get this effect? Right? So here's what I'm thinking. Let's see if this works. I'll put in the description, of course, if it does, as always. We have to get... could we... Yeah, I'm just going to do a background because I feel like I have to do two elements for this. Oh, we're going to have to change the background on this one. Unless... No, that won't work. My idea was to, sometimes what you can do is you can shape like the body and the HTML and then just box shadow them in from elsewhere, but you just give them the shape that they need and change the color. But let's go to my original idea. Yeah, so if I just do the body as one of these and a paragraph tag that's the same size, but they have different backgrounds, that's what's going to get me, is doing 3 different backgrounds and then writing the colors for the box shadows. Maybe I don't write the backgrounds. Maybe I shape the body. That's what we do. Okay, so here we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do background. Although they have to be in the same spot. Like if I were just doing a rotate from right here, I feel like the box shadow, if both elements are right here and they're box shadowing to there, and then I rotate it, there's well, that won't work either. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. I don't want to rewrite box shadows. I don't want to rewrite a bunch of I don't want 3 backgrounds. I don't want 2 box shadows. I think there's a way to do it. I just gotta figure it out. If I think rotate is going to play a part in this, but what I want to do is have it set up so that all I have to do is rotate. So okay, I want the body to be transparent to avoid putting in a background. Just shaping it with border radius and all that, right? Let's do 1 inch. That usually works pretty good. Let's margin it down. Right, we're getting that pill shape already. If I margin it down to the center, the box shadows won't fully show up. They'll be hidden, clipped by the body itself. It's a shadow. It's underneath. If I margin it up to the top corner and then box shadow, a simple rotate isn't going to work. I might be able to rotate then translate. But I feel like if I'm doing a translate, I should just write a background and make the body this thing right here. Where's the commonality? That's what you got to find, is the common connecting point. Okay, if I put it up here, I put it, the box shadow is going there and then down and to the left. If you rotate it, it's going the wrong way. If I put it here, it's going up and to the left, up there, and then across, right? And I rotate it. Okay, that might work. If I put it here, I can put it up and there, and then we rotate, I'd still have to shift it up. I don't think it's gonna quite be in the right position. This, I know I'm overcomplicating things, but I'm really trying to chase as small of a solution as possible, and I think I might be making it longer by doing that. Yeah, the rotate was never going to work if they're stacked on top of each other. Has to be a little bit of a separation. I could use 2 paragraph tags and just style them inside the body. No, that won't change anything. All right, let's put this, let's just position this somewhere in the right size. 120, 140. Okay, it's about the right size, but I don't really want it right. It can't be right there, so we got to write different margins. Let's go. Top is going to be like 140. There we go. Let's go 150. Left will be more like 200, and then bottom will be 130, 20, 50. Okay. There we go. We're getting that shape there going. Let's go 210, 110, 100. Seems, yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Okay, if I do it there, maybe that will work. Because if it rotates, I feel like the next one's going to be right here. So that won't work. If I pushed it down, overlap there, I want it to actually be about right here and up here, and it rotates so it's above and up. Let's try pushing it over a bit. Let's go 200, and then this one's being 80. Let's do a little bit more. 90, 90. So the body won't matter for the green ones. No, the body will matter for the green ones. The body absolutely matters for it. Okay, so this pill matters, can't overlap these pills. But it can overlap these pills because they're going to be on top, right? And so then those pills are going to be transparent as well because I don't have any backgrounds on these, so they should come up transparent like they do right now. um, they won't matter for this one, right? The box shadows will show up on top. All right, let's write some box shadows and then throw in a paragraph tag and just see what is happening and just see how crazy I am that way. I didn't set a timer, but I needed to. I have a hard stop. This was foolish of me. All right, -10 pixels and then like -50 pixels. Okay, 60, good. I'm glad it's round numbers. That is heartening. And then we're gonna write, it's gonna go forward 60, let's say, and then down 10. All right, it's gonna go forward a lot more than 60. 120, there we go. Okay, we can get rid of the outline. All right, we can write in a color being, no, not that one, pink. All right, let's get rid of the extra character we don't need in there. All right, I don't need a period. That's not what we want. Now, let's create a paragraph tag. Okay, we have our paragraph tag. Let's give it the full, I don't know what the height is. Let's just say 100% for right now. Okay. And rotate. Nothing? Gave it a height. It should be block width. Oh. There we go. All right. So we see where it lands, and that is not at all what I thought would happen. Interesting. So it ends up over here. Let's take this and just move it up to this so we can see where both of them are. So it's in the middle of that thing. Okay. All right. If we put it here, I think we're going to run into the same issue. So if the middle of this is here, and it goes to the left and below, then that's going to be right here, and it's going to go above, and yeah, that won't work. None of this is going to line up. Okay. Doesn't line up. I could translate it. Let's look at how bad the translate works. 20 pixels. Shifting over, let's go a little bit more. Nope, it's gonna be 25. That's not great. And then -50. Okay, let's get rid of our outlines. Let's just see if this works and then refactor, just so we have something on paper, you know? I don't like it. This isn't what I was hoping for. Okay. All right. Okay. So, trying to decide how changing this would make things better. I know if I put, because I can put it pretty much anywhere. If I'm doing a translate, I can put it anywhere, and then I can have easier translate numbers. But I probably won't have easier box shadow numbers. Those are actually pretty decent as far as translations go. Well, 60 is not great. 20 is, and 120 is. All right, what time is it? Yeah, I gotta call it. All right, it's not great, but I'm gonna leave it here. Um, I'm glad I explored that idea. Wish I had more time to explore other ones. Um, but that didn't work out how the brain was hoping. 75 pixels, what is that? I don't know. Let's see. No, that's not quite right. Okay. I don't know. I was just trying different units. I still need to figure out what all of them are equal. All right. Let's see. Last thoughts on what I could have done better. I got fancy with that margin up top. That's a long margin to be writing. I don't think that's necessary. You know, right here for sizing the body. If I just put it in place and put a background on it, what would that have saved? I've written one box shadow, which is only those handful of characters. And then I would have done a paragraph tag still. I would have had to do something. And a position fixed with padding and margin. I have to write margin anyways on it to overwrite this margin. I don't know. There's different ways to do it, and they're probably mostly better than this one. What are we at here? Let's scroll up. 188 characters. Good stuff. All right. Oh, we have an extra line. Wait. Oh, yeah. 187. That's where it's at. Okay. That was fun. I like this one. I wish I could spend more time on it, but I will catch you later.